All right, we have next the NBA draft held November 18th. A lot of news coming out of the NBA as they look to get started by December 22nd of this season for a 72 game schedule. So the first step in getting moving is the NBA draft. A lot of buzz around this draft. There are no stars, quote unquote. A lot of buzz is being made about the game ready day one talent, but of we don't really know who these guys among them who are going to be stars, right?
Right.
So the Timberwolves and Warriors hold the first two picks in this draft. Both have been active about looking to move down, but if they do not, we appear to that LaMelo Ball and James Wiseman will probably go number one and two. The Hornets, Bulls, Cavs, Hawks, Pistons, and Knicks all draft below them, and all have been rumored to be thinking about moving up. The Celtics have three picks in this first round. They've been looking to consolidate and move up. Maybe the Suns look to move down to try to get Chris Paul. So this draft is going to be very exciting as we see the trade moratorium is lifted. Guys, what do we think about the NFL, or excuse me, the NBA draft? What are we excited about? What are the storylines we should be looking out for, Andrew?
I mean, it's no secret, dude. LaVar has been even before Lonzo was in the NBA. LaVar had been advertising that kid. You know what I'm saying? Like you knew who LaMelo Ball was when Lonzo was at UCLA. You knew who LaMelo Ball was when he was a sophomore in high school. So
he's been famous since he was 14.
Yeah, dude, that kid. I mean, he's pretty much grown up with his life under a microscope.
It's ball in the family, right?
Ball in the family, man. Ball in the family.
Big ball of
But
bread. Yo,
never lost. Never
I
lost.
miss that man. I miss that man.
Never lost.
Never lost.
But I think when it comes to the NBA draft, like we've seen a lot of mock drafts. We've seen, a lot of top prospects. We have, I know, who was it? We know we got LaMelo. We got some kids coming out of Europe. Theo Maladon, Denny, what is it? Avadija, whatever. And Wiseman.
Advia. Denny Advia.
Advia. The kid out of and we got James Wiseman, the kid out of Memphis. I mean, it's going to be really interesting to see. I know a lot of people, I've seen people that have been high on Obi Toppin, but
oh my god, overrated. He's so overrated. Like
what? We don't. It's weird because we don't know. Like we know what he does well. We know he's got size at like 6'8", 6'9". We know he could dunk the fuck. He can dunk.
He can dunk. That's fine.
Out of that
so
can,
no.
McGee.
That doesn't mean he needs to be
it's
a
not,
top
it's not just
pick.
No. It's not just dunk. He can dunk the fuck out of that ball. I'm talking Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin would look at that man and say, yes, he can dunk the fuck.
That's fine.
Out of that
That's
ball.
fine. I just want to, before you go on, I just want to go over the so NBA, the NBA.com came out with its like consensus top picks. And like this is like a mock draft that I guess all NBA.com came up with. So they got number one, the Timberwolves. They got LaMelo Ball. Number two to the Warriors, they have James Wiseman. Number three to the Hornets, they have Anthony Edwards. Number four to the Bulls, they have Denny Ava. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Number five to the Cavaliers,
Advia. Denny Advia. It's not that hard.
Danny Advia. Number five to my Cleveland Cavaliers, they have Obi Toppin. Please God no. 6 to the Hawks, they have Tyrese Halliburton, Killian Hayes, who I really like. They have going to the Pistons. Your guys' New York Knicks, they also have picking Killian Hayes, which is kind of weird, but all right. But I guess that's just like an idea. So that's I guess where we kind of stand. You one thing you don't know is, and one thing I'm interested in is who the Bulls pick. The Bulls, to me, are the most interesting team out of any of these.
They
top
can go
five
anywhere.
It's weird because they have.
They go anywhere and they're immediately like better and like really better.
It's weird.
Like
it's weird with them.
A playoff team.
So I heard a rumor that they're looking to move Wendell Carter. They could move Wendell Carter up to the Warriors for that number 2 pick and some salary ballast. What do we think about, them moving up to 2? Maybe they take Wiseman. Maybe they take Anthony Edwards. Whoever is available.
If they go to 2, they absolutely take Wiseman, and I will tell you why. They already have.
But what if Wiseman goes to Timberwolves?
He's not going to go to the Timberwolves. They already have.
No.
Yeah, he's not going to the Timberwolves. They already have Cat.
I don't know if they take LaMelo Ball. They already have they already have the guard position pretty much figured out over there in Minnesota. I don't know if they go to Timberwolves. I think you can have another big and pair with Cat.
Listen,
well, so what happened with
the Timberwolves have not had the guard. Listen, the Timberwolves have not had the guard set literally for years. Okay, even when fucking Kevin Garnett was in Minnesota, they didn't have. They had Sam Cassell. He was not the damn point guard.
You're sleeping on my boy.
Don't slander Sam Cassell.
Listen,
not slander. I will.
They drafted.
I will mute you.
I got the mute power, first of all. Second of all, real quick, Andrew.
Ricky Rubio,
Andrew,
and Johnny Flynn.
We know. But let's keep in mind that Malik Beasley is not only a free agent, right? But that he got arrested a few weeks ago. So let's keep that in mind, that you might see teams not interested in Malik Beasley. He might not come back, which means that they could be in the market for a guard. D'Angelo Russell is a great player, but he is not a guy that I want as my lead point guard in perpetuity with nobody capable of backing him up. That might make Anthony Edwards or LaMelo Ball attracted to the Timberwolves as someone who can be a secondary ball handler, who can do the pick and roll with Karl Anthony Towns. Because if Karl Anthony Towns learns how to play like Dirk with the pick and pop and just stepping out behind the line and popping threes,
but that's
he's going to be impossible to stop. But he needs a pick and roll. But that's not D'Angelo Russell's game. Not D'Angelo Russell's game.
But that's what I'm saying. They're not in the – because we're talking about Chicago. We're talking about what Chicago would do. The Bulls, Chicago, whatever they do, if they trade up to the number 2 pick, a lot of it is based on what Minnesota does. Minnesota does not draft a play like Minnesota is. If they draft LaMelo Ball, he would be complementary to a guy like D'Angelo Russell. Okay, we don't know what direction Minnesota is going to go in. Listen, Minnesota might decide we have D'Angelo Russell, we have Karl Anthony Towns. Let's draft a guy like Obi Toppin and just make him small forward. We don't know. We don't know what Minnesota is going to do.
Let me ask you, get a wild trade for you. Andrew Wiggins and the 2nd pick for Zach LaVine.
That is dumb.
Chicago.
That is dumb. That is like.
You don't think so? You don't think they're looking to move off LaVine?
You know what it is?
I'm not saying they're not looking to move off LaVine. I'm just saying that's a dumb trade for the Warriors to make.
Absolutely not. No.
The
Warriors.
Like, come on, bro.
The Warriors wouldn't make that. No. Listen, I'm not selling out on Zach LaVine because I still believe Zach LaVine as young as
I do too. I do too. That's not the point.
Not with the Warriors. He's not. But he's not a star with the Warriors,
exactly.
And you don't make that trade. You don't make that trade. You still gotta let Zach LaVine come into his own. See, part of the problem is, listen, we knew Zach LaVine because Zach LaVine averaged damn near 30 points a game this year. We knew Zach LaVine had this kind of potential. The problem was you had guys. He had too much around him in Minnesota. He had too much around him in Minnesota that was hindering his progress. Hence why we see the guy averaging damn near 30 points a game. We saw when he came out of college, he was a dunker, okay? But we knew he had room for improvement. He got injured his rookie year in Minnesota, tore his ACL, came back from it, still the athletic freak that he is. He needs a situation where it's him and a bunch of guys around him, okay? Hey guys, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. For more content, please hit that notification bell, comment, subscribe, and everything like that. And just remember, keep it real.